Hey everybody, welcome back to the Down Commander Deck Dojo, Episode 4, The Secret of the Ooze. Buckle up, because today it's going to be one shell of a good deck. Hey there, Planeswalkers, welcome back to the Deck Dojo. Yes, come forward. Attack me if you will, and in the end, you will call me Master. Mama. Oh, Mama. You know what? On second thought, let's just stick with Sensei. I'm your Sensei, AJ. Grab your combat cold cuts and let's head straight into the top-down portion of today's deck. If you were a child in the late 80s, early 90s like me, chances are you're a big fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The Ninja Turtles were created by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird as a parody of ninja and vigilante characters like Daredevil. The comic was a smash hit, and before long, the Ninja Turtles had a cartoon series, toys, movies, and even a stadium concert tour. Man, were the 90s a weird time. The Ninja Turtles are four brothers named after... You know what? No. Just If you don't know who the Ninja Turtles are, just grab your shoes and get the heck out of the dojo. Now, I'm not playing. Stupid. They're not stupid, they're infants. Bang. Okay, so they're stupid infants. Now, with those infants gone, let's look at the commander of today's deck, the Mimeoplasm. The Mimeoplasm is a 0/0 legendary ooze for 2, a black, a green, and a blue. It says as the Mimeoplasm enters the battlefield, you may exile 2 creature cards from graveyards. If you do, it enters the battlefield as a copy of one of those cards with a number of additional +1/+1 counters on it equal to the power of the other card. Today's deck is built to abuse the Mimeoplasm's graveyard center. Oh, shut the shell up, Sensei. If you haven't put 2 and 2 together yet, today's deck is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle themed deck. And the Mimeoplasm is a legendary slime, like the slime that made the turtles. It wasn't slime, it was ooze. It's a legendary ooze, and this deck is called The Secret of the Ooze. We'd better hurry up on the way to Sensei's strategy for this deck, cause Pizza Dude's got 30 seconds. To sum up our strategy, the class is Pain 101, and I'm your instructor, Casey Jones. We're going to play mediocre ninjas and just flat out bad turtles. Then we're going to play some really obscure themed cards, and we're going to hope that our enemies are so distracted by how bad our cards are that we can sneak out a win. You know, like a ninja. Next up, we're coming out of the shadows with our ramp and card draw. In the 2012 cartoon, when Leonardo needed to find his way, he was guided by a deer spirit. So we're guided by Dawn Treader Elk and Burnished Heart. The ooze that mutated the turtles caused them to grow. So we've got Growth Spiral, Grow from the Ashes, and Rampant Growth. And then, the turtles are from New York City, which is an urban area, and they're quite evolved, so we've got Urban Evolution. Next up is our removal package. Lucky for us, we've got insurance. Mutual a splinter, baby. It's only fitting that our removal mutates our opponent's creatures. So we've got Kasmina's Transmutation, Frogify, and Kenrith's Transmutation for spot removal. And then for board wipes, we've got Curse of the Swine and Polymorphous Jest that can mutate multiple creatures at once, sort of like a wave of slime. It wasn't slime, it was ooze. Anyway, let's take a look at the generic turtles we're running in. Man, I love being a turtle. We are running all of the black bordered turtles in Magic because we can. We start off with Horned Turtle and Armored Whirl Turtle, which are just vanilla turtles. Then we've got Thriving Turtle and Wormfang Turtle, which are just terrible. Like, completely awful. Look at Wormfang Turtle. Just look at it. You know what? Don't. Okay, let's just move on. Next up are Ventara Snapper, Calcite Snapper, and Coldwater Snapper, who are all hexproof or hexproof adjacent. Giant Turtle, Dirtle Turtle, and Silverblind... Who cares? It's a crappy turtle. These ones are all just pretty bad at attacking and have weird conditions. Turtle has Island Walk, so there's that. Thunderous Snapper and Steelbane Hydra are actually not that bad. One of them can kind of draw cards and the other one's removal. Like, Steelbane Hydra is actually pretty good. A little too good. Finally, there's Turtle Shell Changeling, which is both a ninja and a turtle. Speaking of ninjas, let's get into our ninja rap. Go ninja, go ninja, go! We start off with Ninja the New Moon and Mistblade Shinobi, who are just cool-looking ninjas. Ninja of the Deep Hours and Ingenious Infiltrator can draw us cards. Silent Blade Oni and Walker of Secret Ways let us take a look at our opponent's hands. Sakashima Student can come down and become a copy of a turtle, becoming a Ninja Turtle, and Haguri the Steel Wind will seek out other ninjas and put them into our hand. Speaking of other creatures in the deck, let's check out our other friends and foes. Warning, some of these are some real deep cuts. We start off simply with Gutter Grime and Experiment Crash, which represent the slime. Ooze! It was Ooze that mutated the turtles. Then we've got Drainpipe Vermin for Splinter, the turtle's sensei. Such a cute little guy. Even in the sewer, you can see little bars. Oh. Next up are Fathom Mage and Shardless Agent. Fathom Mage has bright red hair, and Shardless Agent looks like he's wearing a mask and holding a couple of Jose Canseco bats. So obviously, they're April O'Neil and Casey Jones. Universal Automaton is a turtle, a ninja, and an artifact creature, so it's Metalhead. Then there's Emperor Crocodile and Wandering Tombshell. The crocodile is clearly Leatherhead, and Tombshell, the only black turtle, has to be Slash. Let's move on to some full-on bad guys with Brain in a Jar, Azuri Claw of Progress, and Yuriko the Tiger's Shadow as Krang, Shredder, and Shredder's daughter Karai. Endray's Forerunners is a wild boar. No, not that kind. A wild boar. And Rocks looks like a rhino. So these must be Bebop and Rocksteady. And we began to rock. Steady rocking all night. Okay, that's enough of that because we don't want to get copyright sued. Delver of Secrets is a man that turns into a fly. Baxter Stockman. Now, the likelihood of flipping Delver in this deck is super low, and even if he flips, he's super useless. Just like Baxter Stockman. Now let's get into some of the deep cuts. From the 2012 cartoon, we've got Elusive Krasis, a fish mutant, like Fish Face, and Jedido Jonin of Afrava, a tiger man, like Tiger Claw. Experiment 1 is a human Ooze, sort of like Mutagen Man. Roalesque Apex Hybrid looks exactly like Jack Finney, aka Man Ray, aka Ray Fillet. Is this the nerdiest thing I've ever done? Not even close. Just keep going. Sakura Tribelder is a snake shaman, sort of like Rudolph Cabrato, a weird one-off bad guy from the 80s cartoon. It just keeps getting weirder, doesn't it? Shifting Ceratops stands in for the Triceratons, a weird race of alien dinosaurs. Plaxcaster Frogling represents the Punk Frogs. Attila the Frog, Genghis Frog, Rasputin the Mad Frog, and Napoleon Bonafrog. Was it really necessary to name all of them? No, but I really like their names. And then finally we have the deepest of all deep cuts with Master Biomancer, who is Dr. Victor Oban Farrell. Okay, allow me to explain. In the 90s, the Ninja Turtles had a role-playing game called TMNT and Other Strangeness, and Dr. Victor Oban Farrell was a side character invented for the game who pretended to be a mutant advocate while secretly experimenting on mutants. Holy shit, what a nerd! Okay, well, while we all recover from that really geeky overload, let's hop on over to Sensei's Secret Tech for this deck. For Sensei's Secret Tech, we're going to look at the actual Heroes in a Half Shell. Turtle Power! Number 5 is Giant Tortoise. Leonardo leads, and so does Giant Tortoise. Because if you look at the art, it looks like he's got a little blue bandana on. Oh. And for his katana, we've got Oathkeeper to Keno's Daisho, because technically he uses Daisho, which is like a long and a you know what, it doesn't matter. Moving on, number 4 is Mistford River Turtle. Donatello does machines. That sounds dirty. In other words, Donnie is the smart one, and Mistford River Turtle helps our other turtles get through for damage when he attacks. For Donatello's bow, we've got Cultist Staff. Number 3 is Angler Turtle. Raphael is cool, but rude, and so is Angler Turtle. Raph is always angry, so a turtle that makes everyone attack is the best representation I could think of. And Raph wields the Sigh of the Shinobi. Number 2 is Scuttlegator. Michelangelo is a party dude. Party! Do they get any more partylicious than a crab turtle alligator? I mean, if this guy isn't partying, someone sure was when he was conceived. Am I right? Ugh, gross. Closest thing we've got to nunchucks and magic is Kusarigama, which Mikey's used in some cartoons. And what could be left after the actual Ninja Turtles? Number 1. Well, you're the last one, aren't you? Arcane Adaptation. Arcane Adaptation is 2 and a blue for an enchantment. As Arcane Adaptation enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures you control are the chosen type in addition to their other types. The same is true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. Arcane Adaptation makes all of our turtles ninjas. I know what you're thinking. But Sensei, why aren't you running Xenograph or Conspiracy too? Well, Xenograph only affects creatures you control and not creatures in your library or hand, which could be important. And Conspiracy makes them lose their original types, so they'd be just ninjas and no longer Ninja Turtles, which is the whole point of the deck! So Arcane Adaptation can turn all of our turtles into Ninja Turtles, and that's why this is Sensei's top pick of the deck. Let's open up the manhole cover and head into the sewers to check out some mana-based considerations. We could run Cavern of Souls and Unclaimed Territory to tap for any color for either our ninjas or our turtles. Llanowar Reborn and Oran Reef the Vastwood synergize with the +1 counter sub-theme of the deck. And then there's the best land for the deck, Mutavault. That's right, because Mutavault is both a ninja and a turtle, and people forget it's there because it's a land, so it's sneaky like a ninja. Yeah. Now let's look at how the deck actually plays in Sensei's signature strikes. Most importantly, we have to remember our mantra. Wise men say forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. But seriously, we've got some good +1 counter synergies with cards like Roalesk, Master Biomancer, and Experiment Kraj. Turtles play really well with the Evolve mechanic because of their high toughness. And then Arcane Adaptation has some really neat moves in this deck too. Provided we choose Ninja when we play Arcane Adaptation, we can use Higure the Steel Wind to tutor up any creature in our deck when he deals damage. And with Yuriko, everyone being a ninja means they'll all trigger her ability, which could be a clutch case win condition. And that's the deck. What could I say to sum up this deck in one word? Like Cowabunga says it all. Cowabunga! Booyakasha! Yeah, no, this is rock bottom, isn't it? All right, well, thanks for stopping by the Down Commander Deck Dojo. I really hope you enjoyed this nerdy trip down nostalgia lane. If you did like what you watched, hit the like button down below, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, share this video with your friends, comment down below to let me know what you thought of the video, what other sort of nerdy stuff you'd like to see me do in the future. It's all free and it all helps the channel a ton. If you feel so inclined to help out the channel monetarily, head over to patreon.com, look for Down Commander, and join the Deck Dojo crew to help me keep the lights on in this place and help me bring you bigger and better content in the future. If you want to get at me on anything else, find me on Twitter or Instagram at Magus of the Salt. I look forward to hearing from all of you. I really do want to be an active part of this community. But until next time, keep kicking ass.